All right. I'm going to be interviewing my dream job person. His name is Marcel Joseph.
Hey, this is Marcel.
Hey, Marcel. How are you? This is Jordan Weller from.
Hey, Jordan, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I just wanted to thank you for taking 20 minutes to talk to me today about your path to where you are today
Of course.
with Warner Music. So pretty much just a little debriefing about what this project is. I'm in an entrepreneurship class. It's part of my major for the business school here at Syracuse, and so we're engaging in a semester-long project. It's called Triple Me, and pretty much the whole idea of the project is to look back on your past and look back on like your childhood years and just kind of how your traits and characteristics were developed. So, I was supposed to interview my siblings, my parents, grandparents who kind of watched me grow up. And then we move on into stage 2, which is kind of like where you are today and how you're applying these skills and traits and characteristics to your everyday life, and to kind of moving on to part 3, which is where you want to go, and how you're going to create that path for you as you move into post-college and you start your career and all of that. So the first question I have for you is, what were you like as a student in high school and in college? And did you know that you were interested in the music business during those years of your life?
Yeah, so I would say I was a pretty good student. It was like top 10% of my class when I was in high school.
Definitely.
I took AP classes and things of that nature. Was in an honors program, and that was high school. Yeah. I guess in college, I went to Columbia undergrad. I probably laid back a little bit in terms of my academic achievement. I was less concerned about, getting the highest grades, if you will.
Yeah.
But did perform well enough, and then also was just kind of focused on having a well-rounded experience of being in New York City, and making sure I was taking advantage of all the opportunities that gave me. I think to answer your next question, the other difference, I guess, is in high school I was more active, I would say, in clubs and organizations.
Absolutely.
In college, I was less active. I think part of that was because I started interning pretty early or working pretty early,
right,
and kind of focused on getting to the next step in my career.
Definitely.
And then to answer your question about music, did I know that I want to work in the music industry? No. It's not even something I had really even considered.
Yeah.
I kind of landed in it, if you will.
Definitely.
After my senior year, kind of making that decision. I think prior to that, I always loved music. I created music. I was into production. I sang when I was a kid. I played instruments, sparingly here and there.
Right.
Rapped. I did, all different types of things associated with music. So the passion was clearly there. But when I was in college and going to college, where my mindset was more about the business side of the world and wanting to go towards Wall Street and pursue my MBA and kind of have like a whole plan of like living in the finance world.
Right.
And I think the reason that changed was because when I was in college, I did a couple internships. One was in the film industry. I did another one that was with the NBPA, which is the union for the NBA players.
Yeah.
And these are kind of happenstance. It wasn't like I was like specifically looking for these opportunities.
Yeah.
It was more like, well, I'm looking for internships, and hey, these look like cool environments. Let me just try it.
Right.
It was, but the thing that was consistent, or the theme was these were all in the entertainment area.
Right.
And the one area of entertainment where I had not pursued but was most passionate about was music.
For sure.
And so, eventually I just said, hey, there's obviously something in me that keeps bringing me to these entertainment fields. In my back of my mind, to do the finance thing and go to Wall Street, but, you know, I keep finding myself in entertainment. I've never tried music. Let me just pursue it.
For sure, definitely. So once you started getting involved in the music industry and the music business, was there a defining moment that kind of like switched in your head and you were like, you know what, this is where I want to be? Or has that moment not happened yet, or do you still not know like what your end goal is?
Yeah, so I think prior to trying to enter the music industry, it was kind of like, this is what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I hit a crossroads where it was like, either if I'm going to go, I mean, you know, as you know, prior to like your junior year, going into senior year,
Right.
That summer internship is pretty critical, right?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
So at that point, as I was coming out of my, I guess it'd be my junior year, second semester, it was really the point where I had to say, hey, am I going to choose music or am I going to go down the finance route? If I'm going down the finance route, it's critical for me to get an internship over the summer.
Yeah.
If I'm going to go the music route, it's critical for me to get an internship over the summer again to start networking and,
absolutely.
and build some footprints in the industry.
Definitely.
And so at that point, I decided, hey, you know, this finance thing sounds cool, but I want to go for music.
Absolutely.
I never looked back.
Yeah.
Honestly, so that was probably the most critical point. I think the second thing that happened was, you know, my first internship was in the marketing department at Asylum Records.
Okay.
But then my second internship was at WIA, where I still work now, in the digital department. And to me, that was the perfect balance of business and music that I was really craving. And part of it, I think, also was that it was like the other aspect of me that's like, I'm always interested on like what's the cutting edge, what's new in technology, like what's futuristic, what's coming down the pipeline. And this department was focused on that. They were the ones like trying to figure out how to monetize ringtones and digital downloads. And as the industry was going through transition, they were kind of the farm team kind of at the forefront of the change. So
definitely. And that kind of leads me into my next question here, which is, do you think that at all during your time in your journey to where you are today that you believe that persistence met luck at all? As in, did you ever feel like that, you know, you got this digital accounts internship, and like you were saying that it was just exactly what we were looking for? Do you think that was at all luck, or do you think that was persistence with your last internship with Warner in the marketing department?
Yeah, I think it's both. I mean, there's always a little bit of luck involved, right?
Yeah, of course.
You know, timing is everything.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes you want to do something, but the timing isn't right, and unfortunately, that you know, things won't work out.
Yeah, of course.
But I firmly believe that you know, luck does exist to some degree, but it's also about preparation. And persistence, and then finding the right timing.
Absolutely.
So I would say multiple times throughout my career that's been the case. So whether it was, you know, the fact that I had, you know, kind of had a conversation with my HR kind of college, you know, administrator or recruiter, and let them know at one point, I was like, yeah, you know, I like the label environment. It's kind of cool, meeting a lot of people, but, you know, I want to understand how they're fighting piracy, because I just see people rampantly, you know, downloading stuff illegally. Definitely. And, you know, because I was proactive and had that conversation, she was like, hey, well, there's this group, I'm not 100% sure what they do, but I know where they are. You can, you know, have an informational interview over there and see what's happening. So I did that. And then after that, they were looking for an intern. So, you know, those things kind of combined. But had I not been kind of persistent in at least identifying, you know, what was an interest to me, then, you know, maybe she never connects the dots, and maybe I stay in that marketing department. Honestly, the marketing department wanted to have me back. You know, maybe my career takes a completely different path.
Yeah, definitely.
I would then say, I've moved around. So I started in New York, worked there for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Then I moved to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Worked there for about 6 or 7 years, and now I'm on the West Coast in Cali. And I've been here for about 2.5 years.
For sure.
And with each of these moves, it hasn't been the company coming to me to say, hey, Marcel, will you take this new opportunity? It's been me kind of telling them, hey, here's where my life is going.
Uh-huh.
And, I am obviously dedicated to the company. I feel like I can perform my job in another location. So, please don't fire me.
Yeah, of course.
How that chat goes, right? And I think in each of those opportunities, it's been well received, partially because I've, let people know kind of a little bit in advance, like in advance notice kind of where my mind is at and where my career, I see my career going, and then also where my personal life is going.
Definitely.
Some of it is luck, of course, because, if someone says like an opportunity, like when I moved to the West Coast, for example, it had been a conversation that was ongoing, and an opportunity opened up in our department because somebody left.
Right.
That was a West Coast-based role, and I jumped at it, and they gave me the flexibility to have about 6 months or so to figure out when I could actually relocate out there, and fortunately I was able to do it within like 2 months. So again, I think it's both the timing aspect, but then also being persistent and being prepared to take on the next challenge.
Definitely, yeah. So now, you mentioned you're director of digital accounts in LA.
Yep.
If you had to look back on, your path to where you are, we were just talking about having to relocate and everything. So what skills and characteristics of yours do you think allowed you to be the most successful within your journey?
I think it's a couple things. One is having exposure to many different accounts, and just kind of having like a long tenure in the digital department. I've literally seen everything.
Yeah, definitely.
In one way or another.
Yeah, most definitely.
And so that's helpful just in terms of, now that I'm managing people, I have 2 people directly reporting to me. I'm able to give them guidance because I've been in the trenches. I know what they're facing, and a lot of times I've managed their accounts or dealt with the account reps that they're actually talking to on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. So I can give them advice and, help them come up with the most efficient or the best path to, resolving some of their issues. I think the other thing that has been helpful is just, I did a stint where I was more of an operational role, doing revenue assurance, which, to be completely honest, wasn't my favorite thing to do.
All right.
But, I did it for multiple years, and part of that was, again, being prepared and being open to new experiences.
Yep.
And so one of the things that happened during that time was I was managing mobile accounts in Atlanta. Ringtones weren't evolving. People weren't buying them anymore. We're seeing 50% year-over-year declines.
Right.
I'm looking at my position in the company and realizing, like, hey, at some point, the rubber's going to meet the road, and they may have to terminate me just because of the numbers and where things go.
Right.
So was presented with an opportunity to step into a new role that was more operational, and, I think I had the background from the digital perspective, but didn't necessarily have all the, internal royalties and kind of other knowledge.
Right.
But I was open to it, to stay within the company. And I think, that experience has helped me now that I'm in more of a more senior role, because I have a broader perspective of how a particular decision will impact the company, both externally at their partners, but also internally and down to our artists. So, that's something unique that I bring to our group.
Yeah, definitely.
That not everybody else has, kind of knowledge or perspective of. So. Yeah,
for sure, definitely. And did you make, as far as you're concerned, did you make any mistakes along the way, as you kind of carved throughout the industry? And if so, what were they? And looking back on them, if you made any, would you consider them important or crucial towards your success that you're seeing today?
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely made mistakes along the way. I think I always say one of the things that's critical is to receive feedback from people as to why you didn't get selected for a job, why something didn't work out, or just kind of getting that feedback loop so that you can improve things as you move forward.
Definitely.
One of the things that was one of the biggest lessons I learned was as I was trying to enter into the industry, I'd interviewed for a position internally at WMG. I had got a recommendation from my internship supervisor, kind of did all the right things, prepared for the interview, went to the interview, asked a bunch of questions, performed well, did a thank you letter, all that kind of, checked all the boxes, if you will.
Yep, definitely.
Didn't end up getting the opportunity. And I circled back with the person that was a hiring manager, and I just said, hey, I know you selected somebody else for this role. I hope that they do well. If as I'm trying to improve my interview skills, and my overall candidacy for other opportunities, can you share if there's any reason why you didn't select me versus somebody else?
Right.
And she came back to me and said, hey, thanks for reaching out, blah, blah. I thought you were great. You asked really good questions, so I knew that you cared about the industry, but she's like, I didn't feel that passion when I was talking to you. And I think part of that, to me, was critical because what I learned is, one, I'm more of an even-keeled person. So people can take that as, disinterested.
Right.
So, and then the second thing was that, my perspective was a little bit jaded. Yes, I wanted a job, and I was on a job hunt, but then at the flip side, I was looking at, I'm going to be your assistant, I'm going to be answering your phones, I'm going to be, going to getting you coffee and doing your expenses. It's not rocket science, I could do this.
Right.
I'm not, jumping for joy for this opportunity.
Right.
So,
yeah, for sure.
My perspective was a little bit jaded, but it was good to get that feedback, and it's something that I carry with me every day. When I prep for interviews for anything, I know, hey, ramp up the passion, be energetic, because people will notice and pick up on that cue.
Oh, easily. Absolutely.
And it's funny because now as I interview candidates for positions, it's something that I now look for, right? Because it's very easy to tell the difference between somebody that's super energetic and really just will pour their all into the role just to become, whatever role it is, versus somebody that's kind of, a little bit more, laid back or, maybe not as interested in the role.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely, absolutely. And those are skills that I'm trying to work on myself as I'm entering the industry, which is why I think it's, I'm so thankful that I have the opportunity to speak with you today. As I just got back from from an internship fair in New York City, and I'm trying to apply all these skills that I've learned from our conversation last year, and stuff I did over the summer. I'm trying to apply the same stuff, so I definitely resonate with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry about that.
I've made other mistakes in over time. I mean, I don't think anyone is. Some of them were critical, some of them weren't. I mean, we all make mistakes, right?
Yeah, of course.
I think the general rule is, my boss early on used to always tell me, there's the 99-1 rule, right? You could be 99% of the time, but you fuck up that one time, and that's what people are going to remember.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
So, whether that's in, your personal life, you got a girlfriend and everything's going great, and then, you forget her birthday or something.
Yeah.
It's you're in the doghouse for the rest of the year, right?
Yeah, yep.
So, it's true in life, it's true in the professional life, so it's just that constant strive for perfection.
Definitely. Last question for you. Whenever you were faced with a task or a problem or just, you were faced with something that you had to put in a little bit of extra thought into that, what was your way of resolving the issue most effectively and efficiently?
Yeah, so I think there's several paths, and it depends on what the problem is, right? In some instances, I think particularly because our roles are so day to day, there's so much there's so many balls that you're juggling,
right.
particularly when you're managing multiple accounts, there's multiple releases. Sometimes it's literally just carving out the time to say, hey, I'm not going to have any distractions. I'm just going to focus on this one problem and think through the potential solutions. After you have that plan together, step away from it for a bit, come back to it and say, hey, is there anything I'm missing here? Right? So I think that is like the first thing that's like really hard to do, which is like turning off the brain of anything else that's going on and focusing on one issue. The other thing is getting additional perspective, right? So, we all don't know everything. There's other people that have either encountered things previously, and if not the same exact problem, just may have a point of view on how things could be done better.
Right.
And so I always lean on those that have a wealth of experience within our company. I have monthly meetings with executives just to honestly pick their brains and see, like, okay, like, hey, it may not be a specific issue, just maybe something that may come up down the line.
Right.
How would you handle this, right? Or, what's your approach to time management, because we're all
definitely
crunched for time. So those are things that I try to do all the time so that I am well prepared if I do run into a particular scenario. But if it's something that's just incredibly difficult, sometimes it's just figuring out who the right people are, getting them in a room or on a call, and putting the issue on the table, at least having some type of point of view or plan as to how you would address it, but then be willing to get other people's perspectives.
Definitely.
I think the important part is to do that first part, which is do some investigation on your own and come up with a plan. Because I think if you just throw something out there, then and you don't feel like you're invested in coming to a solution, then other people are going to be invested in coming to a solution. Right. And it's also harder to critique something when you're starting from scratch versus if there's already an idea out there, there's like, no, this isn't the right idea, or it's like, oh, this could be improved upon, you're kind of in the right direction.
Right. Absolutely. Well, those are all my questions. Marcel, again, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, this content is definitely great, and I'll be able to apply it to my project about, my hopefully one day achieving the success that you have succeeded and or that you have achieved, and we will see what happens with the